Hello. Hey, I just wanted to talk to you about I was going to do a sale today. Um, it was going to be at 3 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock now here on the West Coast. But anyhow, it was sort of like a last minute pop up sale. I was going to go through a lot of my laces and trims, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. So I decided to wait, and I'm going to share these diaries that I have here with you, and then I'll let you know what my plans are. So I got this set. I won this set in a auction, and it's all from the same lady, and she was from Detroit. Now this is high school composition book, but um, she wasn't in high school then. So this is from 1903. It starts, and I got her diaries all the way through the 40s. So at this point in her life, I believe she was pretty young, and she had two suitors, and she, from what I've read, she didn't have like a super exciting life, but it was back then. They didn't have obviously the internet and a lot of entertainment we do, so they spent a lot of time visiting people. So a lot of people calling up, and she mentions, and she must have like taken care of houses. She worked a lot. She talked about not feeling well a lot, but she never mentioned anything that was wrong with her. But um, she also, talks about in other diaries later a little bit about, going through the depression. I think her and her husband ended up owning property, and they were from Detroit, and also um, there was a time where there was a flood, I believe, in the Ohio River. Um, just different things throughout her life. So these ones right here are 1910 through 1915, I believe. This one, the spine has come off of it. But for it being that old, the pages are in really good condition. She talks about the weather a lot. Her mother visiting quite a bit. At one point, she went to stay with her grandparents because her grandmother was sick and ended up passing, and she stayed there for a couple of months helping her grandfather. But she did a lot of knitting, not knitting, but tatting, I believe it was. She talks a lot about that. So it's pretty easy to read. I mean, there's some things I kind of can't make out. Um, she says, Mama gave me such a cute salt and pepper dish. The weather, something, then I can't read, her handwriting. But it's kind of interesting. They have a slight musty odor to them. I don't know individually if it would be as strong, but since I have the whole set, I'm probably going to be selling these, so that's why I'm sharing them with you. And then let me show you the later years. And this is not all of them, but then she has some that have the key and lock, but obviously that was deteriorated after time. And she talks about a lot what she did for the day. She got a new battery for her radio that was $3.90. And then she talks about how much they collected in their rents. And there was one time when she was talking about the depression where they weren't getting as much for their property. And this one she says she's all set for our trip to Bermuda. And anyhow, I'm enjoying reading these, but it's keeping me from, it's sidetracking me from doing what I want to be doing. This one is a national 1919 diary. I was trying to find the year from which she actually got married. There was one in the 30s, I think, where she had said she'd been married for, they were celebrating their 25th wedding anniversary. I don't know. I find these fascinating. And it's kind of hard. I don't think she ever had children. I was going to say it's kind of hard to believe the family didn't keep these, but this is 1920. She had very nice handwriting. This is really nice paper on this one. So this is where she writes Mama. She calls her mom Mama all throughout the thing. At first I thought it was a friend of hers. Maybe name, I couldn't make out the name at first. It's funny because she calls her husband when they were dating Billy, but then afterwards she starts referring to him as Bill, and then I think he goes to Will. So this one is a leather one, the spine, so this one's quite used. This one says a 5-year diary, but I don't know if she used it as that. This is 1944. She always talks about, like I said, the weather, what time she woke up. We really know that we are in an all-world war. Each day we find something else we can't buy. Right now we are getting more, I think, meat. So these are the ones that really fascinate me, the ones during the war and the Depression. So I'll probably keep a lot of those ones for myself. Very busy most of the day, was tired out, had a nap, trying to use piano more. So anyhow, just a sampling of these that I received. And my other thing is that to talk about when I'll do my sale. So I definitely want to do all my fabrics, lace, trims. I might do some ephemera, and then I have jewelry to do. So that might be separate, but I have a ton of beads and different jewelry that I bought either a long time ago or recently, and I just don't, probably don't need to use as much as I have. So if you're interested in that, oh, I know, I was going to talk about the date. So we're going to be leaving out of town, and we won't be back till the 26th. Not leaving till next week, but I think we'll be back the 26th. So I'm thinking I'll work on the sale all week, and I'll have it on the either the 28th or the 29th. So I will be putting that information up. So thanks for listening. Bye.